All right, we are going to take a look at some of the big stories in crypto today. First, taking a look at what I think is one of the biggest stories to come out in a while. Coinbase stock ticker COIN, was just listed on the S&P 500, or as part of the S&P 500 today. Huge news. This means that anyone invested in the S&P 500, VOO, VTI, anybody with a 401k, is now has stake in cryptocurrency, in blockchain technology, in Coinbase as a company. Let's take a listen to what Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, had to say about this.
Big news for you guys on the S&P 500. Is that going to change your outlook at all, or the impact that Coinbase has?
Well, we're very happy to be included in the S&P 500. It now means that crypto is here to stay. It's going to be a part of everybody's 401k. It's a testament to the hard work of our employees and our investors, and it's a big appreciation to our customers too that helped us get to be one of the most trusted companies in America, and so we couldn't be happier.
Thank you so much. That was Brian Armstrong.
So huge news. Let's take a look at what that did to the Coinbase stock. So just over the last couple days, Coin was sitting at about $212, and just in the past several days pumped up to about $263. So super bullish news for cryptocurrency and for coin holders in general. Taking a look at the next story. So Dave Ramsey has long been a Bitcoin bear, has spoken poorly about Bitcoin, about blockchain, about cryptocurrencies in general. And on his show today, not actually Dave Ramsey himself, but some of his Dave Ramsey personalities actually kind of flipped on their stance on Bitcoin. So we'll take a listen to that here.
Bitcoin, I hope it works. It may work. I don't think it's going to. And it looks like it's failing as we speak, but it may work. In 10 years, it may have stabilized. In the meantime, I'm going to tell 8 million people every day that Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and it's the equivalent of the Iraqi dinar of the web. And I'm going to keep saying it.
There's no question that cryptocurrency is here to stay. So as a technology, the blockchain, it's here. Yeah, and I would say Bitcoin is here. I'm not saying Bitcoin can't fall. I'm not saying I disagree with anything you said. In fact, I agree with everything. I would say to somebody, yeah, you want to invest in Bitcoin? I would treat it just like we tell people to go sit down with a SmartVestor Pro and learn about the strategies so that you understand what you're doing. But I agree with you that it should be a part of a diversified strategy, not all eggs in that basket. I agree with that. Now, that's just smart investing strategy. But I will say this. My position on crypto and Bitcoin early on was it's risky right now. But there will come a day, and I still hold this. And I think Trump, by the way, is already rattling his saber on this.
Well, he's already made $1 bajillion doing it.
He has.
So, of course, he's a fan.
I know, but I'm saying you're going to see this become regulated just like banking.
Bitcoin.
So there you have it. At least some Dave Ramsey personalities kind of changing their tune about Bitcoin. I don't know if we'll ever see Dave Ramsey himself speak positively about it. I certainly don't think that he'll ever admit that he was wrong. He's been saying for a decade that you shouldn't invest in it, and had he been telling his listeners to invest in it, they would all be quite wealthy right now. So we'll see. We'll see if he ever speaks truth to that himself. Last couple pieces of news here. EOS rebranded to Vault, ticker A. So they were a big kind of layer one back in the day, like back in 2019, one of the potential Ethereum killers, and it just didn't quite stick around. So they're doing a little bit of a rebrand, trying to revamp, do have a little bit more of a better job marketing themselves. They launched back in 2018 to take on Ethereum. It's up about 2%, only to about 52 cents. Any EOS that you do currently hold, it sounds like will be swapped one for one for a new Volta token beginning in May, so sometime this month. So something to keep your eye on if you are an EOS holder. And then, of course, taking a look at this last clip here of Tim Walz celebrating the Tesla stock dropping. Let's take a quick listen.
They've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping. So, and if you own one, we're not blaming you. You can take dental floss and pull the Tesla thing off, and take a, just telling you. Saying on my phone.
So that's become kind of a classic clip there. That marked the bottom of the Tesla stock. It has since risen 48% since he celebrated the dip there. And then lastly, just kind of taking a look at some of the kind of blue chip alts here. So ADA sitting at 83 cents. SUI down a little bit today, actually. Was up at about 424. Currently sitting at 386. Solana sitting at 174. And then taking a look right here at the M2 money supply. So a lot of people are saying like the Bitcoin price is going to follow some of that money printing that has been happening across various countries. This is the supply of money that's been printed just in the past several months, and people are saying that Bitcoin is tracking that, and this graph shows that it does. So a lot of people are saying that this is going to pump along with the M2 money supply. So there you have it, just a quick video for today. Thank you so much for listening. Appreciate you. See you in the next one.